Con la letra también. Hey, you're twins.
What up, Danny? Yeah, I was debating if I should do the tour or WaterWorld. I did yesterday the tour, so I'll do WaterWorld. Starts at 5:15. What up, Wolf? Happy Thursday, everyone. What up, Jaden? So we're gonna do WaterWorld. After WaterWorld, we're gonna do Panda Pets Bug Ride. If we're still in time for the tour, I believe 6:15 the last tour. I didn't check, I'm gonna be honest. We'll check after. Oh, it looks like they're about to open the curtains a little bit early, like that. As you guys know, they take a while to open the curtains. Starts at 5:15.
Alrighty, well, hello and good afternoon, everyone. As of this time, we are moving our standby queue further in the stadium to make more space for more people. We are not seated as so yet. We're just simply moving everyone forward so that we can make more space for everyone. As always,
It is the last show for today.
Devices and Universal Express passes will get priority seating here in just a few minutes. Now, before we begin seating, my friends, there may be a chance that you may get wet during this performance. Our green colored seats in the front will be our designated wet seating areas. Please do not sit in those green colored seats if getting wet does not sound like a fun time to you. Please sit further away from the water into our silver colored seats. With that in mind, this show does contain loud explosions and many fire effects. Parents, if you brought any little ones, do keep in mind that
I
this
didn't
show
check.
is very loud for
I
little
came
ones.
straight in here.
And make sure that all strollers are parked inside and that all children are removed prior to finding your seats. Should you have any additional questions, please find any of the nearest team members in your area. Thank you, everyone. We're going to begin seating very soon.
I said he did like it. He doesn't like it because he's eating.
Yeah, I'll show you after we're coming out of here. I got you.
At least take the olive. Oh, she's that.
Thank you guys for the likes. Appreciate it. Yes, sir, Jaden.
It was like 1.5. One and a quarter. It's like we're waiting like 45 minutes. I'll take it.
As soon as they open the curtains, it's a go for us. A lot of people get confused on why that general line always gets pushed forward, giving the illusion of they're gonna go get seated, but they're not. They're pushing everybody forward just to make more room for more people to come in.
Alright, my friends, momentarily we're going to begin seating for this performance. For your safety and for the safety of those around you, when we walk inside, please do not push or shove anyone. Please be respectful to those guests around you. We can fit in 3,000 of you guys, so don't worry about it. You guys will get some great seats. With that in mind, please also watch your step when you make your way upstairs.
Yeah, we're just waiting for them to open up the curtains. Once they're open, and we are good to go. Also, they actually have the movie on Netflix, the actual movie of Waterworld. If you guys are interested in watching it, make sure to watch it. It is an old movie. It is colored.
Watch out, coming through.
I know. As always, they're gonna let the people with disability first, so they will get their seats right off the back, and then they'll let us in. Thank you for the live reactions. Appreciate it.
Oh, we got one. We'll get you. Hi there, how are you today? Are you busy with us? Well, you can
Yeah, I am. I started wearing it because there's a lot of people that still come to the park sick, and I'm not trying to get sick. Instead of staying home and drinking medicine, they decide to come to the park. So I'd rather wear a mask to be on the safe side, not to get sick.
Maybe? No, there'll be space for this. I can make sure. So if she wants to stay in this, she's more than welcome to do so in the back. So, do you want to do that? What you can't do. what you can't do is decide. What you can't do is decide you don't like what you're saying and abandon where these speak to you. Okay? But this right path, this up that path, the first section and the second section.
Hope you guys are having a great Thursday. It's almost Friday, finally Friday. I'm excited because it's Friday and Saturday. I'm not gonna work this Saturday. I'm actually gonna rest this Saturday. So I do gotta get my errands. Get my errands going on Saturday so I could be at the park. Yesterday I bought the Fan Fest shirt and also the lanyard. I had to get the lanyard just because it's Fan Fest and it's something new, never done before. And then hopefully we are able to see it next year with a different theme and everything. I didn't get the One Piece. I'm gonna pass on it. The lanyard is Tony, but I'll pass on that. Dragons and Dungeons, I'll pass. Back to the Future pin looks pretty cool. The hoodie looks pretty cool. I just never watched none of the movies, so I'll pass on the hoodie. I don't know, maybe. Oh, thank you. So I don't know. I don't know if I should pass on the hoodie though. I'll be honest.
All the way up towards the center seating, everyone. Take the center seating area for me.
Welcome to this performance of WaterWorld. As you enter the arena, please do not walk on or over the bench seats. Please take small children by the hand and use the stairs and aisleways only. This show contains many water effects, and there is a strong chance that you may get wet. For your convenience, the green benches in the
Yes, sir, Jaden.
as wet seat sections.
Let's go,
We recommend
Danny.
that you keep all belongings off the floor and cover any camera or video equipment you may have. If you have any questions or would like assistance, please see a show attendant. Thank you, and enjoy the show.
We're gonna see who's here today. I didn't take a look at the cast. What up, Bill? Let's get it, Bill. W. What up, little Richie? You're Deacon? I thought you were Ricky.
Welcome to this performance of WaterWorld. As you enter the arena, please do not walk on or over the bench seats.
There you
Please
go.
take small children by the hand and use the stairs and aisleways only. This show
W.
contains many water effects, and there is a strong chance that you may get wet. For
Ricky!
your convenience, the green benches in the arena have been designated as wet seat sections. We recommend that you keep all belongings off the floor.
Thank you for the likes. Thank you guys for the likes. Appreciate it.
If you have any questions or would like assistance, please see a show attendant. Thank you, and enjoy the show.
Let's go, bro. It's not really him, Danny. He's a fan. He likes Ricky a lot. So he's pretending to be here. But it's not really him. We got Sage. Sage, the one and only Sage. Sage! Sage! Yes, sir, Tristan. Is it? There goes. That's cool. Makes sense why you like Ricky a lot. We haven't seen 𝐤𝐤𝐤 in a long time. I don't know if it's Hannah or Melissa. So So we're gonna find out during the show or after the show ends. They say everybody's names, so you guys are aware. More VIPs. I want that VIP card. So after this, we're gonna go do Panda Pets and then the bug ride. Unfortunately, I'm gonna miss the tour because the last one is at 6:15. I want to say 6:15. That's the last tour, and I don't think we're gonna make it on time out of here. I mean, it'll be crazy if we do. That means that we will have to double time on everything. But what's up, Vil? What's going on, bro? Yes, sir, Jaden. You wanna go on the Forbidden Journey? No. I'm not scared of Forbidden Journey, but it's just that I don't know if they will allow me to record. But even then, if they do let me live stream it, the feeling of it is what gets me, you know? It's like, they do let me? Yeah, because the last time I went on there, I was live streaming it, and they told me to put my phone away in the little pouch. And then I tried to take it out, but I couldn't. It was too late.
Welcome to the atoll. How are we all doing today?
Welcome to the atoll.
Excellent. Happy to have you. Now, for all of you who I have not met yet, they call me Sage. Everyone say hi, Sage.
I'll think about it, bro.
Pleasure to meet you all. Now, I've been appointed to make sure things run smoothly around here. So first, order of business. You may have noticed that some of our seats are this lovely shade of green. We have done that to notify you that water will find you.
Yo, what up, bro?
Yes, that is the attitude you need to have if you want to be on one of our green seats. Because look, water is a force of nature. There is no determining how well you will or will not get by sitting on one of these green seats. It is
That's today, bro.
the game of faith that you have agreed to play by sitting on a green seat. It could be just a little bit, something like that. Or it could be a lot.
I know. I want to see if you catched it. Yeah, I should.
Information to make good life choices because again, by sitting on a green seat, you have agreed to play the game of
Oh, no way. You're actually going to Epic Universe? You're so lucky, bro. Yo, you gotta get the Donkey Kong power band.
water and the green seat. Question? I got you covered. There we go. Any other questions?
You're not gonna get the power band?
There we go. Okay. Gotta make sure all these questions are taken care of. questions? There you go. Excellent. Now that we've gotten all the questions out of the way, I am not out here alone, so helping me out is my crew.
Let's get it, Jaden. I want to get the Donkey Kong. The Donkey Kong. Yep. The Donkey Kong one is pretty cool.
I would trust Oz with my life. Feel free to do the same as you're going to do. Take a look at the other side. We got Max. Say hi, Max. I would trust Oz with my life. Number one guy right there. Everyone get up for Oz! Woo! Super dude, that guy. Max.
Let's get it, Bill.
Max, everybody. Woo! Yeah. Good job, bud. Now here's the thing. We all have jobs out here on the atoll, and you are no different. So your job is to be the lookout. You're looking out for smokers. Smokers are the leading cause of death in these here waters. Bad guys. Evildoers. Pirates. Give them the chance they would love to destroy all that we have worked so hard to build. So, smokers are bad, okay? Alright, look, bud. You're a lookout now, so you gotta be vocal and you gotta be loud. Smokers are bad, okay? That was loud? No, it wasn't. Consequences! Consequences! Look, everyone in front of me, let me hear how loud you can be! Oz, what about your people? We can do better! You're supposed to be leading them. What is happening? Hey, you need to control your people. This is on your people. I didn't hear you about the move. Oh, let's get it. Come with me. You're gonna help me
What up,
out.
Tour Cap?
All right, ready? Count of 3. Full blast into space will be hilarious. 1, 2, 3. Round of applause! Hey! What are you doing? In the ear. That is a child. Oh! Sir, help me out, defend the child. Come with me. For the child! Same thing, full blast into space, count of 3. 1, 2, 3! What'd you do? Give a round of applause! That's enough fun, let's get back to work!
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to this performance of WaterWorld. This show contains many pyrotechnic effects. For your safety and the safety of the performers, we ask your cooperation in remaining seated during the entire performance, keeping all aisleways clear. Thank you, and enjoy the show.
Hope you guys are ready.
The future. The polar ice caps have melted, and the continents are deep beneath the waves. The survivors live on these floating fortresses known as atolls in this place called WaterWorld. Brave explorers voyage in search of the legend of Dryland, the last remaining on the planet. But the Deacon, maniacal leader of a group of evil raiders called
It's a woman.
Smokers,
It's Helen.
is determined to find
Open the gates.
Dryland
Return
first.
signal.
He's ensured that no explorer has ever returned until now.
Mac, what do you got? It's a woman. Looks like it's Helen. Return signal. Engage.
Close the gates! Mac, keep a lookout.
Looks like Melissa.
Sage, come help me.
Doesn't look like Hannah. You guys will see right now. You guys tell me. Looks like Melissa.
Where have you been?
Feast your eyes on this.
It's pure dirt.
Yeah.
How did you come by it?
I've been to dry land.
Dry land is a myth.
No. No, it's not a myth. I've been there. It's our salvation! We can all start new lives on dry land, but we have to hurry. The deacon and the smokers.
Battle station.
Smokers in the distance! Battle station! Helen, get to that tower, hurry! Back to work!
Yeah, it looks like Melissa. Could be. Yes, let me know. What do you guys think? Melissa? Not Hannah Bible.
Everybody's on the seaplane! Back! Incoming from the south! Get down!
Breaching the walls!
Get to the cannon! Cover it! Hold the gate!
Oh, Emma? Okay. See, I confused them. I confused her with Melissa for some reason.
He's gonna go!
You have a good eye.
He's going for the gate!
Hold the gate! No!
Seaplane.
Get out of there! The girl! I've got the girl!
Topside! Hey! Where do you think you're going? Signal the beacon!
Yes, sir. Hi, I'm Tiger Woods.
Oh, they love me, huh? Hi, I'm Tiger Woods. Hey, who's got my golf ball? Where'd it go? Let me see it. Where's my golf ball? Well, let me see it. What is it? I think they're confused. No, it's all right. It's all right. We actually need these people. Here, back this. Brothers and sisters.
Boo. You hear that, Deacon?
Deacon! You You hear that? We are not your brothers and sisters. Am I right? Shut him up. You will never shut us up!
Okay, shut up. Now, where was I? Yes, that's right. Desolate children. You poor lost souls on this big floating piece of sheet metal. The provider has spoken. Yes, she told me that someone here knows the way to dryland. Yes, my flock, dryland. We're gonna pave it and drive it, tax it and tithe it. Sweet children, we're gonna use it, cruise it, fill it, drill it, and build an 18-hole monument to my beloved self.
Dryland, Deacon! I won't let you. Neither will the Mariner.
The Mariner?
Mariner. Chuck, shut the gate. Mariner. You mean that half-man, half-fish boyfriend of yours? The one who poked out my eye?
Yeah, look at what he did to him! He loved that eye! It's his favorite eye!
And he's bald. Huh.
Bring me the girl. I don't know why you're so pretty. Smoke! Not so fast. So you want to play games, huh? Let's play. What you got up there, boys?
We got a makeover!
And he got dirt.
And he's got dirt. And I need to find dry land. So the game's called The First One Who Talks Lives.
Leave him alone! He doesn't know anything.
But that just made you the winner.
Don't tell him anything!
And that guy, the loser. Drop him! Now you're gonna tell me where dryland is. You're next.
You're approaching at high speed!
1 second. Shoot him!
He's
He's
gone!
gone. Underwater.
He's gone! Under the water!
It's the Mariner.
It's the Mariner. Boys, get ready. Shoot him! Where are you going? Did I say you could leave? You? No! You're dead! Girl! Hey, cousin! The Mariner's right there. I can see this and I have one eye. Vernon! Vernon! When I say take his head off! We've got guns. He's got water. He's kicking our butts. Come here! Who trained that guy?
You did, boss?
Chuck, fix this. Hey! The girl!
Boo.
now?
Helen! What's he doing with the fish boy? He's
Let's
not your
fillet
kind.
the flounder.
He doesn't have a kind. Let's fillet the flounder. We've got a runner.
Not her. We need her.
Not the girl, you idiot. Need the girl. Find me a way to numbers. You're not going to ruin the plans for Thailand, you freak. You mutated freak. Find me a weapon.
Hey, boss, how about this?
Thank you, Chuck. Hey, Mariner! Let's go! Just you and me! Come and get it!
Mariner, no!
And you got something in.
Trespassing on your...
Helen, you got something on your back.
I think you got him.
Someone your back. Now why is he still alive? I want him dead. When you're done with them, signal my secret. We'll blow this place to kingdom come. Now what is wrong with this? Shut up! Something with a little more kick. Ask and you shall receive. Hey, Mariner! Say hello to big person. Oops. Hey, do us a favor. Stand in one spot. Get him, Chuck! Alright, I see. You're using Chuck as a shield. Why did I never lie to Chuck?
Winner.
Yes! Thank you. Helen, get up. Come on, we've got to go. Hey, somebody signal my secret. Oh, look at that. You think all my men are dead? So is your boyfriend? Now, you see that ladder? Faster. Wow. Well, I've got a brand new vision. The pilgrimage for 2000. Just you and me, savoring the sweet flavor of Thailand. All right, hon. Still need to play it. Come on, you. Mom. Let's go, fish boy! Let us decide the fate of the new world. Is it gonna be men or fish? Oh no, hon. You're not going anywhere. How is the roll in your boat? No! No!
Made me hit my seaplane. Pull up, cousin. Pull up. Pull up, cousin.
Pull up, cousin! Pull up!
That guy's gonna get wet.
You made me hit my seat. It doesn't matter. I have your woman. I killed your friends. So who's gonna stop me now? You!
Hey, Deacon. Hey, what?
You don't have a leg to stand on.
No!
Yes! I, Deacon of WaterWorld, celebrate the birth of a new nation. Dryland is my destiny.
Hey, Deacon!
Hey, what? No! No! How could you know? No.
Taking you with me. Get the gates. I knew I should have stayed in dry land.
And so the deacon's threat has ended. Civilization may start anew on dry land, while the mariner roams the 4 points of the compass on the endless seas of WaterWorld.
Thank you. You may recognize our performers from their work in film and television. From the jock, Chris Ostigard. From God's a Girl, Tristan Hart.
Tristan.
From Bang Bang, Shay Kennedy. From the Grand Tour, Daniel Batson. From Strike Force, Wade Hefner. And the man who just did the 45-foot line on fire. He's our international acrobat, Oz Kenai. And the heroes of your show. From Criminal, Emma Byers. And from the Nutcracker, Alex Hamer. And from Rescue House, sir, my name's 𝐾𝐨𝐬. Enjoy the rest of your day here at Universal Studios Hollywood. Thank you.
We hope you've enjoyed this performance of WaterWorld. And if you are enjoying your stay here at Universal Studios Hollywood, as you exit the arena, please do not walk on or over the bench seats. Please take small children by the hand and use the stairs and aisleways only. Thank you.
I have enough time for the tour. We'll do the tour. We just got double time. Ooh.
Did you have fun? Very good, very good.
The cast for today is Alex, Emma, Cammy, Kennedy, Race, Jason, Christopher, Stan, and Daniel. Not bad. Not bad at all. Let's go do the tour. Last tour of the day. It gets colder down there. Alright, we got a speed walk over there to the lower lot for the tour.
What's your friend's name? Andrea? Hello, Andrea. This is the donkey. Shout out.
Yeah, that was Donkey. 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 Alright, we're gonna go to the lower lot. We're speed walking over there. So let's get it, Jaden. Yes, sir.
Where we going now?
Last tour of the day, boys. Last tour of the day. Yes, sir, Jaden. Thank you guys for the likes, the shares on the stream. Really cloudy over here. Make sure to wear a sweater if you do come to Universal. For English.
Sir, good, I need to take it out of the plastic for me.
And enjoy your visit to the world famous Universal Studios store. We'll see you on the next one.
I'm having trouble.
The last guy did too. It's not gonna do. I can't try it too many more ways.
Even with the name on there, Platinum?
I have to scan it, sir.
There you go.
Took long enough, but we got it. Thank you.
Yeah. All right, we're in.
one of our
Just one.
tour trams.
Is it okay if I go all the way on the third cart? I'm okay with the glasses. Thank you, appreciate it.
On board the next tram. So, if you've got a star, you've got a seat. Also, please remain behind the red safety line. That's for your safety and the safety of those around you. Well, that's it. Just make sure you have your 3D glasses ready to go before you head out and enjoy yourselves on the world-famous studio tour.
I'm gonna go on the back of the tram. I'm waiting for a tram to pull up. Thank you for the votes. Thank you for the likes. What's up, Justin? A la bestia. Yes, sir. I think this will be the last thing I do. Let's take about 45 minutes. Or it should be less because I don't have the Fast and the Furious. They took it down. They're gonna build something different there, so we'll see. So it should be less than an hour because before it was an hour, now it's less. So 45 minutes or even a little bit less than that. It doesn't go by quick unless someone pulls the cord, and then for sure. That's the gas one that has the exhaust on the top. The electric one doesn't have that on the first cart. I heard a lot of bad things about sitting in the back seat when the exhaust is in the back there because it gets super hot, so your seat gets hot too. I'll go in the front. I'll just go in the front. I was gonna go in the back, but is that John? Is that ERT? ERT in the tour? Could be him. Not sure.
Hi everyone. In just a few moments, you'll be boarding one of our studio tour trams. In the meantime,
Stream tram. Willie? Yes, sir. I think that's ERT, if I'm not mistaken.
If you've got a star, you've got a seat. Also, please remain behind the red safety line. That's for your safety and the safety.
I was gonna get the back seat, but he took it.
You have your 3D glasses ready to go before you head out and enjoy yourselves on the world-famous studio tour.
A la bestia. For Justin. You got your snacks, Justin? Hook it up, bro. As you guys know, the back lot is an actual city with their own zip code, their own street names, their own police station, fire station, and ambulance as well. The only thing missing is civilians living back there. Other than that, it's a legit city. Pretty cool. So we did WaterWorld and we did the tour. Thank you. Let's get it, Jaden. Yes, sir. Hopefully I don't knock out. Because I usually knock out on the tram. I always knock out, bro.
And welcome to the world famous Universal Studio Tour. Hi, I'm Elizabeth. I'm going to be with you as we go explore 400 acres of one of Hollywood's largest, busiest, and oldest film and television studios. As we get onto the tram, please do move all the way over to your right. We do want to get as many friends as possible onto the tour with us today, so we want to make sure the open seats are by the open gates to the left. As you're scooching around, if you have any small children with you, especially if their feet do not touch the floor of the tram, we want to make sure they're seated in the center of the row, away from the sides of the tram, just to keep everyone safe and sound and snug for the duration of this tour today. Before we head out, I do want to make sure that everyone has a pair of 3D glasses. If you do not have a pair of 3D glasses, don't panic, turn to your dad. He may be holding your 3D glasses. If dad doesn't have your 3D glasses, still don't panic. Just raise your hands high and one of our awesome studio tour ambassadors will grab you a pair of 3D glasses before we head out. Car 1, we good? We got our glasses? Yeah, rock and roll. Car 2, what up, Car 2? Feeling groovy? Got your glasses? Cool beans? Car 3, party car? Car 3. And Car 4, don't worry, I'll wave you every time we go around a corner, alright? Alright. Now I do have a very important question for all of you. Who skipped work today? Woo! Yeah! No shame, only glory. I will not tell your bosses, I promise. I did not skip work today. You're welcome. Neither did all the people down on the lot. We have several productions working today, which means we're going to go through a quiet zone. It's a pretty lengthy quiet zone for 2 separate productions. It's going to be in our back lot. And it just means I cannot talk on microphone or play you any audio, so I can't have anything going over our speakers while we're going through the quiet zone. But don't worry, I'll give you plenty of notice when that's going to happen, and I'll play you some clips again, just no audio. All right, everyone, I think it's time to introduce the very most important, oh yes, we have a hand up. The back row is closed, sorry, yeah, sorry. So, it's time to introduce the very most important person on the tram. It's not me, it's not all of you, it is our driver. His name is Al. Let's give him a round of applause. Yeah! Without him, we'd be walking. So we're really glad he's here with us today as we go explore these 400 acres. All right, everyone, turn to your left and wave goodbye. Goodbye. Goodbye now. So we've met me, I'm Elizabeth, we've met Al, our driver. One more person to introduce to all of you, it's my co-host for today's tour. You may recognize him from The Tonight Show with Jimmy Fallon, and that's because it's Mr. Jimmy Fallon.
Oh, hey there, you made it. Welcome to the Universal Studio Tour. I'm Jimmy Fallon. I'll be making sure that you get through this experience in one piece. You've got the very best guide.
Elizabeth.
And the greatest driver.
Al.
They're the best. I love them. Even though
Elizabeth
owes me $5.
Hey.
I know you guys are excited to get on the tour, but first, a few safety rules.
That's right, Jim. We do have a few safety rules. First, if you need guest assistance or have a medical emergency, or if you drop something of value off the side of the tram, or if you have any sound or video issues, reach up, grab the red E-cord that runs along the center of the ceiling of the tram, and I'll be back to assist you as soon as it's safe to do so. Otherwise, during the entire tour, please remain seated and keep your arms and legs inside the vehicle at all times. The studio is private property, and if at any time during the tour you drop your phone or can't wait to use the restroom, just pull the cord and remain seated. Please, no smoking or vaping of any kind during the tour. Be prepared. Our tour today features loud noises, fire effects, and many water effects. So yes, you may get wet. There are also sudden tram movements during the tour, so please secure your personal belongings and hold on. Finally, for your safety and those around you, please do not use selfie sticks while you're on board. All right, that's the nitty-gritty out of the way. We've left the theme park behind, and we are now heading toward the studio proper. We opened our gates here on the West Coast March 15th, 1915, so we just celebrated our 110th birthday. As we roll down the timeline here, I want you all to look over to your left and to your right. Good, most of you passed that test. Congratulations. But as you look to your right, you're going to see movie posters for just some of the thousands of movies that we've produced here at Universal Studios during that 110-year history. Some of them are Oscar winners, like Out of Africa, Schindler's List, Beautiful Mind. We have won 11 Best Picture Academy Awards over the years, including Oppenheimer, which was the most recent. But we don't just do the serious stuff around here. We also have cult classics and comedies like Blues Brothers, Breakfast Club, and Animal House. So keep an eye out for your favorite Universal film. Over to your left, you're going to see construction for a brand new attraction here at Universal Studios. You may have noticed it while you were walking up in the park, but this is based on our blockbuster Fast and Furious franchise. So Fast and Furious Hollywood Drift opens next year, 2026. As we turn the corner, look back over to your right, and you're going to see Fire Station 51. Fire Station 51 is a real working fire station with real firefighters, and we're glad to have them here on the lot because every so often we do have a real emergency. This is Hollywood though, so they may be the only real thing we see on today's tour. As we continue down the timeline, we're going to be heading into the front lot. The front lot is primarily sound stages, large warehouse-type buildings that you build your set inside of, film inside of, and it blocks out about 98% of sound, which is really great. You have trams going by, construction work going on. You don't want to hear all this nonsense. You don't want to hear me. In the background of your TV show or movie, so we film inside of sound stages. But when we're out in the back lot, those sets are open air, which is why we're going to have to go into a quiet zone for that filming because they are not protected by a soundstage like Soundstage 12 over to your left. Soundstage 12 is our largest single soundstage here on the lot, and it's also the oldest still standing. It was originally built in 1928 for a movie musical called Broadway, though we have filmed many of your favorite movies in there since, and to see just a few, look up on your screens.
Shut up to my little friend!
Up on your screen, you can see the inside of an empty Soundstage 12 with padding on the walls for soundproofing, and then the grid on the ceiling is for hanging lights. It's another reason why you may want to film inside of a soundstage. You have full control over lighting as well as sound. It does look like we have one open door to our left, so feel free to peek inside of Soundstage 10 as we pass by. Soundstages 9 and 10 is where we recently filmed the second season of the TV show Ted. Ted is a prequel TV show to movies Ted and Ted 2. Just like the movies, it is created by Seth MacFarlane. It takes place in the 1990s, and the first season is already streaming on Peacock. You're also going to see some activity, some equipment, and some sets outside of Soundstages 7 and 8 over to our left, as well as Soundstage 14, which is around the corner. These three sound stages, 7, 8, and 14, this is where we're getting ready for the 4th season of Bel-Air. Bel-Air is a modern, more dramatic retelling of Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, based on that classic 90s sitcom. This new version stars Jabari Banks and Ollie Sholaton, and the first 3 seasons are already streaming on Peacock. We're so excited to have this cast and crew back here on the lot with us. They are so excited every time they see the tram. They always wave. So again, it's so nice that they got their 4th season of the show. But before Bel-Air was in these 3 sound stages, we had Bayside High for the revival of Saved by the Bell. And before that, sound stages 7 and 8 were the longtime home of Cloud 9, the Superstore from Superstore, the hit NBC comedy starring America Ferrera, Ben Feldman, and Mark McKinney. Now, almost everything I've mentioned so far that's been filming here on the lot has been a TV show. And one of the Quiet Zones, one of the productions that's filming in our Quiet Zone today is another TV show. It's a brand new show called The Burbs. It's based on the 1989 movie of the same name, starring Tom Hanks and Carrie Fisher. But this brand new TV show stars Entertainer of the Year, Keke Palmer. So we're making so much television right now. And as we move forward, you look over to your right, you're going to see even more sound stages, starting with 16 and 17. This is where they've been working on the 3rd season of the TV show Loot. That streams on Apple TV+. It stars Maya Rudolph. This is also where they filmed the final season of Mindy Kaling's show, Never Have I Ever. That streams on Netflix. And these are the sound stages where we filmed much of Good Girls, starring Christina Hendricks, Mae Whitman, and Retta. I'm sure many of you would recognize Retta from another NBC show, Parks and Recreation. Who watched Parks and Rec? Yes, my people. She played Donna. She taught us to treat ourselves, words to live by. If you look over to your left, you're going to see several trucks, trailers, some golf carts. You can see the costumes inside that trailer. This is what we call a base camp. Base camp is everything you need to get ready to be on set. So hair, makeup, wardrobe, dressing rooms for the stars. And speaking of stars, we have our first celebrity sighting over to our left. There's Ted. He's raising a beer. He's celebrating his TV show, and he's welcoming us to the bungalows, these small brown buildings over to our left. These were originally dressing rooms to stars like Doris Day, Rock Hudson, and Jimmy Stewart, because back during the golden age of Hollywood, kind of the 1930s, 1940s, things did work a little differently here on the lot. We had something called contract players, and a contract player was an actor, actress who signed a contract with a specific studio and then was only allowed to make movies with that one studio. So it made a lot more sense to have permanent dressing rooms here on the lot for those contract players. We no longer use them as dressing rooms, so we've converted them into office spaces called production bungalows, where writers, producers, directors do all of their pre-production work. Pre-production is the first part of production. It's everything that needs to happen before filming even starts. So writing, casting, budgeting, scheduling. That's what's happening in the bungalows. Mark Platt Productions does have a bungalow back there. They brought us the film versions of Wicked, the first one streaming now on Peacock, and Wicked for Good, Part 2, comes out in theaters later this year. Both films star Cynthia Erivo and Ariana Grande. Ariana Grande is no stranger to doing musicals with us here at NBC Universal, because she was also in our Hairspray Live, which was the very first production to film over to our left in sound stages 25 and 26. They're kind of tucked behind those offices. Soundstage 25 is where we have filmed 3 seasons of Lopez vs. Lopez, starring George Lopez, his daughter Mayan Lopez. They co-created the show as well. And then this side, Soundstage 26, is where we filmed the first season of a brand new NBC comedy called St. Denis Medical. It's a workplace comedy revolving around a hospital up in Oregon, starring David Alan Grier, Wendy McClendon-Covey, and Allison Tolman. You can see their poster up there on the wall. If you are a fan of workplace comedies like Parks and Rec, Superstore, and The Office, definitely be sure to check out St. Denis Medical, airing on NBC and streaming on Peacock. And they are coming back for a 2nd season as well. So you can see we're prepping all of the parking spots in front of the sound stages for that cast and crew. Okay, everyone. I know everything in the front lot was kind of behind closed doors, but don't worry, from here on out, it's going to be out in the open. So get your cameras out, your phones ready. We are leaving the front lot behind, and we are heading into the Metropolitan set. So these are these large-scale city sets over to our left, and they can be transformed into almost any city street in the world in any time period. So we have a street outside of a hospital up in Oregon here in our metro sets for St. Denis Medical, but you may notice that we're kind of going around the back way, right? We have to sneak around because they are currently working in the metro sets, specifically in Courthouse Square. They're getting ready to take us all back to the year 1955 for a brand new event that's starting in just a week, okay? A week from tomorrow through May. We are going to celebrate the best of sci-fi, fantasy, gaming, and anime at the all-new Universal Fan Fest night. So experience your favorite franchises every event night all in one place. To find out more and to purchase tickets, because this is an after-hours event like Halloween Horror Nights, just visit universalstudioshollywood.com. One of the franchises we're celebrating is Back to the Future. Both Back to the Future and Back to the Future Part 2 filmed here in the Metropolitan set. So we were able to transform that area into 1955, 1985, and 2015 for those movies. And as we enter the metro sets, if you look over to your right, down into Courthouse Square, you can see they are very busy down there. Again, transforming it back into Hill Valley 1955. So if you are a fan of those movies, if you've ever wanted to walk around Courthouse Square and live that movie, definitely be sure to check out Universal Fan Fest Nights. Okay, the part of the metro sets we're in right now is called Royal Crescent or London Square. This is older looking architecture often used for European cities. And as you look down each side street, you will notice different types of architecture. We had some theaters, some storefronts, some office buildings. We did that on purpose. That's so you can go from one side of town to the other or one side of the world to the other. Just by turning your camera around, moving over one block. You don't have to worry about schlepping all of your equipment across town or across the world. You can just come here to the metro sets. The street that was running parallel to us, that's called New York Street. We are going to get a little view of that as we pull forward, but New York Street is the longest continuous street in the metro sets, and it's so long that we can set up the obstacle course for American Ninja Warrior along that street, which is what we do every time we host here in LA. It is called New York Street though, because it is often used as New York City, and to get a little peek at New York Street, here's my co-host, Jimmy Fallon.
Welcome to New York! I got my start right here in New York on Saturday Night Live. This is actually my old neighborhood. I once got mugged over there by an old woman. Tough lady. This is my favorite hot dog guy. Hey, buddy, how's it going? Remember me? No. Just like old times. Gotta love New York City. Hey, I'm walking here! I'm walking here! Hey, it's cool, guys. I was just walking there. So it's not exactly New York, but a lot of times when you see New York in the movies, it was shot right here on the Universal Metro sets. If you can make it here, you can make it anywhere. Even if you make it here on the Universal lot.
New York Street has been transformed into 1940s Brooklyn for Marvel's Captain America: First Avenger, as well as present-day Brooklyn for episodes of Brooklyn Nine-Nine. So we are going to get a little view of New York Street as we pull forward here. It is over to your right. This corner has also been transformed into international cities like London for Hobbs and Shaw, part of our Fast and Furious franchise, as well as the rainy streets of Paris for one of Billie Eilish's Amazon Prime Day musical presentations. But no matter what you're filming in the metro sets, huge blockbuster movie, sitcom, music video, you always need a director. And the director we love working with here at Universal Studios is Peter Jackson.
It's the original King Kong that made me want to direct movies. I saw that movie on TV when I was about 8 or 9 years old, and I wanted to become a filmmaker. I like films that just take you away from your real life and sweep you up into the adventure. Kong literally does that. I mean, you're on board the ship, you're sailing to a lost island, you're encountering monsters and creatures from, prehistoric times. So I was thrilled when Universal invited me back to Skull Island, and it's great to have you along for the ride. Now, we have created this 3D immersive experience, so you're going to have your glasses ready. Don't put them on yet, just have them in your hand because we're about to return to Skull Island.
And as we return to Skull Island, just a reminder to please stay seated, hold on to your belongings, your cell phones, your kiddos. Again, please do remain seated and hold on.
Get ready for Kong Island, guys.
Congratulations, everyone. You just survived King Kong 360
I'll definitely check it out, Wolf. Thank you for that update. And yeah, we just survived Kong Island.
You can feel free to take off your 3D glasses. That amazing 3D presentation was brought to us through a collaboration with WetaFX. WetaFX is responsible for the effects in many of your favorite movies, like Avengers Infinity War and Endgame, Shang-Chi, The Jungle Book, King Kong, Avatar, and of course, the Lord of the Rings trilogy. They have now won 7 Academy Awards for their work on feature films, and their work dates back to the 1990s. They even worked on the TV show Xena Warrior Princess, if anybody remembers that one.
Studio tour, the audience is in the middle of the environment. They're looking in all directions, there's creatures coming at them, they're seeing Kong from this side and T-Rexes from the other side. Working on a movie, we always know what is for another shot that we're working on. Here you have to take account that we're looking in all directions. Also, one of the things about this ride, I know the movies that we're used to working on, there's no cuts. Because it's one giant shot, and this tram that's driving it along through Skull Island is where the camera's from. The screen represents there's a screen that's 10 meters away. You're really creating about 50 minutes of a picture. So that amount of visualization, that number of pixels, and presenting into the audience. This is a hell of a ride.
Digital effects are often referred to as CGI, or computer-generated images or imagery, and that's all done post-production. Sorry, we've reached the part of the night where it starts getting too bright up here for the driver, so I'm going to go off of camera for the rest of the tour. That is for our safety. But as I was saying, those digital effects are all done post-production, CGI, or computer-generated images or imagery. 3 parts of production, okay? First part of production we talked about over by the bungalows, pre-production. Then there's production itself. That's what we think of when we think of making a TV show or movie. Lights, camera, action, actors and actresses on set. And that's what's happening all over the lot today. In the metro sets, up in the sound stages, in the back lot, and then of course it happens out on location as well. When we say something films on location, that just means out in the real world. And then post-production is everything that happens after filming is done, but before the movie or TV show is ready to be seen on screen. And that includes elements like those high-tech digital effects, as well as editing, sound, music. So many things go into making your favorite TV shows and movies after they're done filming, but before you see them on screen. Now, when we were making our monster movies, like the ones you see featured over to your right on our amazing monster mural, this is by artist Tristan Eaton. When we were making these monster movies in the 1920s, 30s, 40s, 50s, we did not have the luxury of high-tech digital effects, no CGI, and so we had to depend on practical effects. A practical effect happens during production or in front of the camera and includes all of that amazing practical monster makeup and costuming as well. Most production does happen inside of a soundstage, and we cannot build sound stages fast enough. If you look over to your left, you can see some of our newer sound stages, and to tell us a little bit about what happens over there, I'm going to play a video with some familiar faces from The Voice. But as this video is playing, we are going to be entering our quiet zone, so I'm going to turn off the volume, and I'll see you on the flip side, everyone. Here we go. The Voice.
Hey, what's up, studio tour? It's Filthy Ballerina.
We're at San Francisco earthquake. Gives you a little taste of what will happen if you're in the subway and an earthquake out of nowhere just hits. This is a scenario that could happen here in the subway or any subway.
We are about halfway through the tour, so I do want to give a quick reminder to, again, please stay seated, hold on to your belongings. If you need any assistance at all, reach up, pull that right cord, stay seated, and I'll be back to help you out as soon as it's safe to do so. Okay, everyone, hold on. I think this is just a little California tremor, but as I said, maybe not so little. Coming up. This is the big one!
Tidal wave. No water on that one. They're lowering down the water. Because before, water used to come out on both stairs, and now it's just one. So they added less water. Tidal wave. We're going to Bruce. We're going to go see Bruce. Let's get in. Get in. Sir, we saved. We are saved.
Eso también es una escena, ¿eh? ¿Ah? Esa es la embriagadón.
Vean dónde está. ¿Dónde está? ¿Dónde está? ¿Le doy? Ay, man.
George. George. No, not George.
Ah, no.
Take the bait. Here comes Bruce. 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 Bruce.
Velo, velo.
Alright, we're going to Little Mexico.
All right, everyone, we are briefly exiting our quiet zone, and we just experienced 2 practical effects in a row. So first was earthquake, no screens in there, all real, right? Real fire, real water, and the tanker really did come down through the ceiling. And then the shark in our jaws protection was a mechanical shark, not a digital effect. We do have one more practical effect to show you here, so please do remain seated. Keep your arms and legs inside the tram. This is very high-tech stuff, folks. We're going to be using sprinklers. So the water shoots straight up into the air, and gravity does the rest. The lightning you're seeing is done with flash cubes. Those are on top of the buildings, out of frame from camera. But the thunder you're hearing will probably be added post-production. Only about 10% of what you hear in a movie or TV show is recorded while the action is happening. It's mostly just the dialogue, what the characters are saying. Everything else you hear, like door slams, footsteps, background noise, or the rumble of a flash flood, that's all going to be added post-production by the sound engineer. And speaking of flash floods, look out, car 4! Oh, don't worry, car 1, it's coming for us too. Woo! Don't say I didn't warn you. Okay, everyone, we are going to be re-entering our quiet zone as we turn out of flash flood. And this is when we're going to be going by the actual production. So it's at the top of the hill. The first residential street we're going by, that's where the NDA is. It's top secret. They won't even tell me what it is. And then the second street is where they're working on the burbs. So again, I will be going off of microphone and playing you some videos without audio.
What's up, Heather? Happy Thursday. They're filming. A lot of great movies. A lot of great movies were filmed here. Bird Box being one of them. So right here in the back lot, they recorded Bird Box.
¿Quién queda derecho? Izquierda, izquierda, los picapiedras. Derecha, derecha. Demônio, demônio. Izquierda, izquierda.
Oh no. No Norman.
We have officially left our quiet zone. Just in
Norman's
time
not
to
here.
take a little trip to the Bates Motel. Beyond the Bates Motel, you
Remember
can
guys,
see
if the
original
trunk
house
is
from
open,
the
he's there.
1960 movie
If
Psycho,
the trunk is
directed
not
by
open,
Alfred
he's not there.
Hitchcock. When they filmed the movie, this house only had two sides. They only built what the camera would see from the bottom of the hill. But after we started giving tours in 1964, and I think somebody may have moved it. So definitely keep an eye out, you know who or what you're gonna see.
Yes,
From
sir.
one iconic set to the
Jaden.
next, we are now entering the airplane crash from Spielberg's War of the Worlds. We're going to be stopping here for a moment. You can get plenty of pictures, plenty of video. Just as always, please do remain seated, hold on to your belongings. We do have about 10 minutes left in the tour, so just one last reminder that if you need any assistance at all, reach up, pull that red cord, stay seated, and I'll be back to help you out as soon as it's safe to do so. To tell us a little bit more about this production, we're going to hear from director Steven Spielberg and production designer Rick Carter. Carter. The production designer is the person who decides how everything looks in a movie or TV show. So they work very carefully with the writer and the director to create the world that the characters live in. And it's so important, production design, that it has its own category at the Academy Awards. Universal Studios did win for Best Production Design this year for a very different type of film. So Wicked won for Best Set Decoration and Production Design, and it was a truly beautiful film. But even something where it's a complete disaster, someone is planning out this entire look for the movie. So again, here's director Steven Spielberg and production designer Rick Carter.
The airplane crash site set is a perfect example of a set that is all designed around the vision of Steven.
When you first began to sit down and talk about the world, I thought, what if the 747 was right in a big neighborhood? Because it's just something you don't see.
You're doing good. You're doing good. Keep your eyes on me. Listen, now listen, I want you to close your eyes, okay? Okay, I'm closed. Robbie, get in. Get in.
Even with impressive sets like this one, that is a real 737. They purchased a retired aircraft, transported it here, and destroyed this movie. Even with sets like this, Steven Spielberg still ended up using effect shots for this movie, which is the most he'd used for any of his films up to that point. And of course, we love the relationship built with Steven Spielberg over the years, but another Academy Award winning writer and director that we love collaborating with is Jordan Peele, creator of Get Out, Us, and his most recent film, Nope. So to take us to Jupiter's Claim, here he is, Jordan Peele.
Movie magic only happens when a team of collaborators, often in the hundreds, work together to take impossible missions and bring it to life. This is Jupiter's Claim, an nostalgic, small-town Southern California amusement park owned by former child star Ricky Juke Park. Over there, look into the winking well and have your picture taken just like the kids in that old 90s movie Kid Share. That's what this whole place is loosely based on. Remember that one?
That is true, Jaden.
Right. A little further down, you can see the big star to showcase an unbelievable new live show. Oh, it's not looking so live anymore. Anyway, behind this Hollywood fence, in the Gold frontier town, lies a sinister secret. It is smack dab in the center of the UFO hotspot. What's a bad miracle? Welcome to the world of no.
These sets were originally designed by a woman named Young. She was Hill's second movie, Us, and she was nominated for an Academy Award in production design for her work on Oppenheimer. These sets were originally built up near Santa Clarita. They did film these portions of the movie on location. Again, when you're filming on location, that is going to be the most realistic, but you are going to have the least amount of control. Also, filming on location is not necessarily easy or safe, especially if you're in the water, right? You do not want to take all of your crew, cast, and equipment out into the ocean. So instead, you would come here to the back and film on Falls Lake. Falls Lake is the area of the lot over All right, you can see a big blue wall over there. It's very big, it's very blue, it's hard to miss. It's one of the largest freestanding blue screens in the world. And in front of that big blue wall is a giant pit that can be filled with 2.7 million gallons of water. That's why we call this area Falls Lake. And it's used for special effects scenes in the water, like this one in the movie Sully.
Evacuate.
So if you look up on your screens, you can see the plane. That's real. The people are real. The water is real. Tom Hanks was real. But everything you see in the background on your screen, the skyline, the cityscape, that's all superimposed on that big blue wall in post-production using blue screen or green screen technology. It's the same basic technology that your weather person uses when they give you the news in the morning. Or think about changing the Zoom background so it looks like you're on a desert island instead of in your messy room. Same basic idea. And then you would send another team with a camera out to the real location. In this case, it was the East Coast over by New York City, and you'd film some wide shots, some establishing shots. And then when you put it all together in post-production using editing, it looks like it's all taking place in the same location. All right, to see what that looks like, just keep looking up on your screens to see how this scene plays out. Sully was by no means the first or only movie to film out on Falls Lake. In fact, we were filming out there even before we put up the big blue wall. So this is the end of Psycho. Spoiler alert. But if you haven't seen the movie yet, I feel like that's on you. We are going on 65 years since the movie came out, but they did have one chance to film this scene because they only had the one car they were allowed to ruin. So this is a scene from Falls Lake even before the wall went up. Alright everyone, Jaws the Revenge, which was the fourth Jaws movie, was when we put up the big blue wall, but unfortunately I don't think I have time to share any more movie magic with you because we have reached the end of our tour. I want to thank you all so much for joining us here at Universal Studios.
What's
and I
up,
want to give
Disney?
another
How are you?
huge thank you to our driver, Al.
Happy
Give him a
Thursday.
round of applause. Woo! I would also like to thank all of our cast members for visiting with us today. If you are not currently a pass member, feel free to head up to the Universal box office. That's where they'll have information about upgrading to an annual pass today. That way you can come back again and again, keep taking the studio tour. It is different every time you take it, just depending on the route, what's filming, and of course your tour guide. But whether you're a pass member or not, I hope you all make it back later this month or in May for Universal Fan Fest nights, or next year for the opening of Fast and Furious Hollywood Drift. All right, as we head back to the theme park here, I hope you've all downloaded the Universal Studios Hollywood app. That's where you'll find information about park hours. We are open until 8 p.m. this evening. You can check wait times for rides and attractions, do mobile food ordering, check show times for WaterWorld, and so much more. If you'd like to purchase any of the NBC Universal TV shows or movies you heard about on today's tour, just head to www.uphe.com or ask at one of our retail locations. As we pull into the unload area here, please do remain seated until the studio tour ambassadors open up the gates for you. Watch your arms and legs as they do. Take a moment to gather up all of your belongings, watch your step as you exit, and be sure to drop those 3D glasses into the bins. Again, my name is Elizabeth. If you have any questions, I'll be hanging out over by the digital directory. But on behalf of myself, our driver Al, and all of us here at Universal Studios, I hope you've enjoyed this exclusive behind-the-scenes experience. As we say here in Hollywood, that's a wrap. Bye-bye. Thanks, everyone. Thank you.
That's it, right?
everyone, it does look like we're going to be exiting the tram while this other tram is next to us. Since that is the case, watch your arms and legs as they open those gates, step down, and then turn to your left. You are going to be exiting all the way behind the tram next to us. That is for your safety. Thanks, everyone.
Bring the noise. What are y'all here?
It's the blues riff for me. Watch me for the changes and try to keep up, okay? 1, 2, 1, 2, 3.
All right, that was the tramp. We were able to do it, but we're gonna have to call it, boys. I do have to go do something after this, so we are outies. FanFest is next week. What up, Justin? See you later, brother. See you, Disney. I'll see you guys tomorrow. I'll be back again. That being said, enjoy the rest of the night with your friends and family. Good night, Jaden, Danny, Wolf, Disney, Justin. I'll see you guys on the next one. Good night, boys. Peace. A la bestia. Yes, sir. Good night, little Richie.